92.3 WTTS. I have had the pleasure of talking to numerous artists on this program, and a topic that has come up on multiple occasions, often without my even bringing it up, is Kurt Vonnegut. And it's a big year for Vonnegut fans. In about a week, the author would have turned 100. So the folks at the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library have a bunch of stuff planned starting tonight, actually. And I am so happy to have founder and CEO Julia Whitehead with me right now. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we'll get to the events a little closer to his actual birthday in just a little bit. But as I said, there's something going on tonight. What is it?
Yeah, so we will be at Congregation Bethel Zedek, the synagogue up on the north side of Indy, for a program called A Century of Stories, Judaism, with best-selling author Dara Horn. She's written fiction and nonfiction. And we wanted to partner with them because Vonnegut wrote a short story about two Holocaust survivors. And with this rising anti-Semitism, we wanted to do our part in spreading knowledge and common decency. So that doors open at 6. The program starts at 7. You can go to VonnegutLibrary.org to reserve your seats.
Okay. And then Kurt Vonnegut's 100th birthday is a little over a week, Friday the 11th. You're going to have free admission at the museum and a number of other things. What's going on?
Yeah, so all of these programs are part of our annual VonnegutFest, but like you said, this is a big year with the 100th birthday. So actually on the 10th of November, I'll be out at Indiana State University in Terre Haute talking about my book, Breaking Down Vonnegut, to students and really anybody who wants to come to that free event. So, but then on November 11th, we open our doors at 10 a.m. at the museum that day, 543 Indiana Avenue, right downtown. And at 11 o'clock, we're going to be doing a live feed all over the world with Vonnegut fans singing happy birthday to Vonnegut. And also the Vietnam veteran and best-selling author Tim O'Brien will be there with me to make some comments. But we have things going on all day long on November 11th. We call it VonneCon. People will be there showing their tattoos and their rare signed books and other things. We have music that night. Again, VonnegutLibrary.org for that day.
I can't tell you how many people I've run into who have how could I say this on the asterisk? We'll say we'll call it an asterisk.
Yeah, that's always a humorous thing for insiders.
And amid all of this, there is an all-new exhibition that's premiering at the museum on the day, right? And hitting the road next year, Vonnegut at 100, A Century of Stories. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. So that will be unveiled on November 11th up on our third floor. So for every year of his life, we have a factoid, photos and images and artifacts. We unveiled this exhibit down in Bloomington as a sneak peek in June as part of their Grand Falloon Festival. And now we have it we'll unveil it in our own space with more artifacts and things. And it's also available for people all over the country at libraries or schools to take the files and modify the format so it can fit into their venue. And I also want to make sure I mention November 12th. Can I slide that in now?
Of course, yeah.
So we'll have our doors open on November 12th. We have an author coming in to talk about her new book about Vonnegut. Her name is Christina Jarvis. And then we have a musical performance that starts at 1. It's called The Sirens of Titan, a preemptive score. But also that night, we have Kurt Vonnegut's 100th birthday bash. We call it 1922. It's at the Lucas family estate up in Carmel. We have Stacey Kent, a jazz singer, and her band. We have, again, Tim O'Brien will be up there. Marilyn Monroe will be singing happy birthday to Kurt Vonnegut. I mean, just lots of fun things going on at that event. Again, tickets are at VonnegutLibrary.org. We call it the party of the century.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be. And actually, ironically enough, I've got tickets to Lewis Black's Brown County Music Center performance coming up at 8:20 this morning. Lewis Black, who's the chair of the board there at the Vonnegut Museum and Library. So stick around for those. But for now, Julia Whitehead, founder and CEO of the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library, talking about VonnegutFest, which kicks off tonight. And I'll put a link to all this stuff up at WTTSFM.com. Julia, thanks so much for your time and good luck with everything.
Matt, thank you. We love your station.
Thank you.